I always liked the feeling of being in the water, hovering above everything, like flying. There's something special about when you put your head in the water and there's like this silent, and you're only with yourself and your thoughts. I like the mental aspect of it. Practicing it, it's hard, and the things that go through your head. Really, with yourself, you get to know yourself in different ways. I like the toughness in it. So I was born in Israel, in the northern district, a place called Givatera. Very agriculture, very naturey, trees, green. At the age of 5 or 6, my parents and I moved to Ecuador due to my father's job. He worked at the embassy there. From there, we moved to Canada for another 2 years. So I did 3rd grade and 4th grade in Canada. I love Canada. Very peaceful, very calm, very different than Israel. After those 4 years overseas, we returned to Israel and I started 5th grade. I had to start from the beginning. So I sat a lot at home, ate a lot of candy. My parents tried to push me to do some kind of sport. One summer between 6th grade and 7th grade, we were at the pool and my dad said, "Yo, you swim pretty nice. Maybe you should try swimming this year." And at the beginning of the year, beginning of 7th grade, I went to tryouts. For the first tryout, on the way back home, I was like, "Yo, Mom, I had so much fun. I wanna do it." I had to make a lot of ground because I started swimming very late at the age of 13. So I trained really, really hard. And after the Israeli championship one summer, my coach came up to me and told me there's this new sport. It's called open water swimming. It's new in Israel. I want you to compete in it. It's a 10K, 10-kilometer race. And I was really young and I was like, no way, I don't want to do that. It's too hard, it's too long. Well, my coach is Eastern European. He didn't really ask me. He told my father, "Yo, your kid's swimming," and that's it. And I did. And I won 2nd place in my age. Everyone was really proud, and that's how I got into the open water sport.
He's done craziest things, craziest things. He did 25K, which is about 16 miles.
And my first major competition was European Championship, which was in Croatia. And the next big major thing I qualified for was the European Championship, which that year was held in Israel. I swam the 5K and the 25K. It took me 5 hours and 20 minutes. I loved wearing the cap with the Israeli flag, especially in that European Championship that took place in Eilat. Lots of people came, the crowd was huge. It's a crazy feeling when you get to race and you know that all these people are here for you. That year I trained so hard. We would swim between 18 to 22, 23 kilometers a day.
I think it's very impressive. Not everybody who tries to do open water can achieve what he has done.
The next level for me was coming to the United States and swimming in college. Seton Hall had already 2 Israeli swimmers here, Lior and Zohar.
And John talked to us. He asked us how's it like and if it's worth coming.
They said only good things and said definitely you should try coming.
He actually came in later than usual. We still have the Israeli military service that we have to do for 3 years.
In Israel, it's mandatory for everyone to serve in the military. A year and a half after I finished 12th grade, I was enlisted. I was under the search and rescue wing. I was also considered an elite athlete status in the Army, which they let you continue training.
Not a lot of athletes get that status. A lot of them apply, but you basically have to be first at your age group.
I managed to maintain my swimming career alive. Time goes by, and yeah, I finished the military service. I was happy. Finally, I could go to college and fulfill my goal.
We've had a good connection as far as Israeli swimmers coming over with Lior and Zohar. Usually there are a couple of different conversations through Skype and everything, just like with any other recruit.
I sent an email to Derek, who was in charge of recruiting at the time, and first Skype talk, 5 minutes in, I committed.
He was really on top of it, and I mean, he did a very good job of making sure that he had everything in line.
It was such a relief because I've been at it for a while, and I was starting to get frustrating, and After that Sky Talk, I took like a deep breath and said, wow, okay, it's happening.
Definitely exciting for him, you know, to get in and be in this type of atmosphere. And a lot of the international swimmers, and this goes for John, whenever they come in, it's a different setting.
And just coming here and seeing the pool and the gym and everything, the rec, everything was just mind-blowing. We talked about the potential of us winning Big East this year with my incoming class, and I was hyped. I told him, yo, we're gonna win it. I remember even before I committed, I was like, yeah, we're gonna win this year.
He just knows how to compete. He gives everything in the competition regardless of what he did in practice that year.
He's definitely somebody that wants to put the team first, and however he can help out in that way.
Just winning it with him and having a good friend of yours to experience with you, it was just amazing.